I had this 2x10 supposed to become a shelf that I keep moving around and dropping. It's in the way, and today, shelf no more, I'm making a bench with it, using two 2x4s, but you could use scraps for this too. I just don't have any around. Trim your 2x4s, both sides. Rip them down to 3 inches. I love this new ceiling in my shop. The sound, both ways, from the shop and from the house, is much more isolated now. I plan to add sonopan panels, a product meant to block sound, on top of those tiles. It should make a massive difference. I'm pretty excited about that. I've made this bench to be simple to make. Cut the forelegs at 22 inches, and the rest of the parts, for now, make them half an inch wider than the depth of your bench. In my case, this is 9.5 inches for the 6 parts. You've probably seen me do this before. I love rounded tops on benches. Take a can or any round object and trace the corners on one side of each of the longer 2x4s. On the bandsaw, or right to the sander if you don't have one, cut out most of the wood. I was going to finish on the disc sander, but realized it's too short. Fortunately, I have a spindle sander right next to it, ready to go. Sand those flush to the line. Using a scrap piece of 2x4 at 3 inches like the rest of our parts, place the wood like this. The piece of scrap is to be used as spacing. The middle brace, as you'll see, is flat on the table, while the rest of the pieces are on their side. Glue and clamp it all together. Using a countersink drill bit, pre-drill them deep enough to add the dowel on top of the screw layer. I used 2.5-inch screws for this. If you haven't already and like my content, please consider subscribing. It helps YouTube show it to a lot more people. Thanks to all subscribers. My countersink drill bit is 3/8, so that's the size of the dowels I'm using. Cut them real short, no need to waste. My holes are about 3/4 inch deep at most. Add glue and tap the dowels in. Let them dry a bit before sawing and sand them flush later. Sanding them flush later. My 2x10 for the seat is a bit wobbly. As you'll see, I tried to use cheap double-sided tape to do a sled, and it failed pretty bad, giving me some bad snipe on the board and no results. I decided to make an actual sled with a lip to catch the board, which took a whole 2 minutes. Using this, it went great. I'm going to keep this sled to use it in the future. I love my joiner. I use it all the time, but it's a 6-inch, and even if it was an 8-inch, it wouldn't be wide enough to do a 9-inch board like this. So this is a great way to get them flat. I ran it until I hit the snipe that I caused earlier, which was pretty deep. I like the look of this thickness anyway, so it's all good. On to the next step. Before assembly, I'm sanding everything nice, clean, and smooth. For the edges, outside edges only, I decided on a 45-degree chamfer. Do it on one side of each assembly. The last part depends on the length of your bench. Make it 3 inches shorter, which will make it arrive flush, as you'll see from how I designed this bench, assuming your 2x4s are 1.5 inch thick, as they usually are. For the middle brace, I used a long clamp and did the equivalent of pocket holes from the top using my countersink drill bit. I should have just added pocket holes to the piece before adding it there, but the results are the same, I'd say. Since the base is black and the seat is not, I painted it now. I'll finish both at once the final assembly is done. I gave it 2 coats of black with a light sanding between the coats. For the seat, I used an acrylic walnut colored stain, 1 coat of it. I added the bench top, adding wood glue to the top of the unpainted base top, and then screwed it from under from both the side assemblies and the middle brake. To finish, I use an acrylic gloss finish. It's very shiny. I got this can on clearance. I kinda wish it was a satin finish instead, but it was very inexpensive. Shiny bench it is. That's it for this bench. A very inexpensive option to make. I've sold very similar benches before, such as the red one I've made here a few times, and they never go unsold for more than a few days. Thanks for watching, enjoy building, and see you next time.